We're still on Chapter 7 Opener. This is the second video, and this time we're going to be simplifying complex fractions. Okay, so we want to simplify these problems. So let's get started by rewriting this, because dividing by a fraction is just kind of messy looking. So I'm going to write the fraction in the numerator, which is 1 over 2. And then I'm going to flip the fraction in the denominator so I can multiply. So instead of 4 over 5, it becomes a 5 over 4. And now I can just multiply these two fractions. So when multiplying, the denominators do not have to be the same like they do for adding and subtracting. I'm just going to multiply the numerators. 1 times 5, and I get 5. And I multiply the denominators. 2 times 4 is 8. And that doesn't simplify anymore. That one's done. Alright, so now let's try number 4. Okay, but this time I have a difference on the bottom. I have some subtraction going on. So I want to leave this top fraction, but I need to first simplify this bottom part here, okay? Now, they have different denominators, so I need them to have the same denominator. And this is a denominator of 8, a denominator of 2. I can multiply 2 by something to make it 8. So that's what I'm going to do. So I have the fraction 5 halves, but I want that 2 to be an 8. So I'm going to multiply it by 4, and I have to multiply the numerator by 4. And then I'm still going to have the minus 5 over 8, which I don't have to multiply by anything because the denominator is already 8. Okay? So if I do this, I get 20 over 8 minus 5 over 8, which is 20 minus 5 over 8, which simplifies to 15 over 8. Okay? So that's actually my denominator. Okay? So I need to finish this problem by actually taking this 16 over 5 divided by 15 over 8. So I write the original, the numerator, 16 over 5. But now instead of dividing by 15 over 8, I want to multiply by its reciprocal. So I'm going to flip this upside down. So 8 over 15. And now I can do that. So I have 16 times 8, and I get 128. And then I have 5 times 15, which is 75. Okay, if it simplifies, go ahead and simplify it, but this one doesn't. So that is our fraction. Okay? So these answers should end up with one number. It might be a fraction, it might be a whole number, but you shouldn't end up with multiple fractions there. All right, so now go to the practice and finish it up by doing numbers 7 through 10.